Okay. I had an American accent. Okay. Okay. I just mentioned the dougan. Okay. And I checked the website, and one of the best translation is dried tofu or dried bean cured. But I don't know the term because it's a dairy product. I prefer to use the dried tofu. But the density is higher than tofu and it's harder. It's harder. Okay. And now, please have. Okay, excuse me. Can you translate the Taiwanese or the Mandarin website into English or your language? Can you do that? Okay. I'm going to give you this. Sure. Sorry, they did not have any translated version. What I can give you is the original language. Okay, here is the nutrition content or nutrition ingredients in foods, the database, and I'm going to give you the website. If you can use the translation software, you can use it now. Okay, I just sent it to the line group. And I'm going to download this one. Let me explain here. Let me explain it here. And no. Okay. Sorry. Let me. Sorry. Give me 1 minute. I need to set. Okay, here. Okay, I just did a translation from our language to English, but well, the translated information is not guaranteed. The correction. Okay, here, the correctness. Okay, the food nutrition database, and I want to select if you can check it, you can download the file. You can download the file. Where to download it? 1 minute, please. And here, you can download that as the file ODS or Excel. Excel, I think everyone knows the term Excel, but who knows ODS? Who knows the term ODS? O is for open, D is for document, S is spreadsheet. It's an open document format spreadsheet. You can download this. Okay, I'm going to share the file with you, but sorry, it's in our language. Okay, I just share the file in our line group. Okay, and here I'm going to sort the food content from low to high according to the calcium content. And here, let me show you how to do this. Okay, here, from here, and now I want to know the information in Taiwan. The information in Taiwan, you can select the file. From this cell, then move it to the top row. I press the shift and click here. And now I'm going to sort according to the calcium content. This term is calcium. Sure, it's not easy for you to use your cell phone to do this work. And I'm going to sort and according to the and descend from high to low Okay, and sorry, no English here. And later I will show you here. The dry fish is here. And the sesame powder, next time I will bring the sesame powder. You can check it. And milk powder. Okay, and here is my question. Here is the dry tofu, and the calcium content is 685 milligrams. 685 milligrams of calcium. But how about the amount? How much of the dry tofu contains 685 milligrams of calcium? That's my question. Generally speaking, the denominator is 100 grams of the edible parts. And here the dry tofu is, the calcium is 685 milligrams. Okay, and now let's switch here. Okay, I have a question. 2 minutes. Please calculate how much weight of the dry tofu I can get 1,000 milligrams of calcium. Okay, 2 minutes. You can start to calculate this, and later I will show you do this. I will show you how to do this. Sure, during the process, you can write out as your lab notes, your digital notes. Okay, who can tell me how much weight of dry dough I can take in order to get 1,000 milligrams of calcium? And again, I need to emphasize that we are focusing on single source of calcium from the food. It's not a correct dietary pattern, but I want to emphasize it's not so difficult to get enough calcium. Enough calcium. Okay, who can tell me? Because 100 grams of dried dough having 685 milligrams of calcium. If I dried off 685 milligrams of calcium, and now how can reach 1,000 milligrams of calcium? Okay, who can tell me? You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, the first question you got sorry, I forgot the number, but very close to I calculated many years ago. Okay, let me tell you. 685 Yep, you're right. Okay, how about write it as your digital notes? Okay, and let me tell you how to do this. Okay, since we have 100 grams of dried tofu and it has 685 milligrams of calcium, and now my target is how to intake 1,000 milligrams. Sure, I know the bioavailability is different from milk calcium or inorganic calcium like calcium carbonate or calcium phosphate or calcium sulfate. It's different. I know the ratio is different. Everybody knows the calcium from milk, from dairy product is better because the bioavailability is better than the other one. But now we ignore this part. We just want to calculate how much weight is here. And the question mark is times divided by 685 milligrams. Okay, 1,000 milligrams times 100 grams divided by 685. The answer is 145. How about 146? Okay, the answer is about 146 grams, about 146. And the second question, do you have the concept 146 grams of dried dough? How much? How many pieces are there? Let me show you now. I have someone call it scale, someone call it balance. I think either one is okay. Either one is okay. And now, because it's my dinner, so I don't want to contaminate it. I have a container and zero it. Okay. Meat first. And now, okay. Can you read the number? Okay, now it's 0. Sorry, I need to keep placing it. The backlight will on. One piece, 37 grams. The second piece, 79. The third piece, 112. Wow, we are very close, right? 4 pieces, 150. 150 grams is over 146. And now, according to our calculation, this container, this bowl, the paper bowl of the dry dough is over a little bit over 1,000 milligrams of calcium. Tonight, my dinner is here, and if I finish that, I believe I ate will more than 2,000 milligrams of calcium. Okay, so why I emphasize this? I have no idea in Vietnam or in Philippines, but in Taiwan there are many advertisements. It's very, how can I say that? Very mislead consumers to this kind of food. Hey, you need more calcium, but actually this kind is about maybe 20 new Taiwan dollars. 20 new Taiwan dollars, and we can obtain enough. Sure, but I want to emphasize it's not healthy because we can eat different foods to get different source of calcium, source of calcium. And now 4 pieces, the total weight is 150. Is 150. It's over 1,000 milligrams per meter. Actually, this morning, sorry. Okay, this morning. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Much better. Okay. This morning, I drank milk. And I also got enough calcium. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, and next question. Oh, sorry. Okay. Next question. Next question. Here is a dry fish. And 100 grams of dry fish has 2,213 milligrams of calcium. And can you tell me how much weight of dry fish? Here is a dry fish. We can intake 1,000 milligrams of calcium. Please calculate. Okay, who can tell me? Sure. $1. You are not smart because I have this. I have vitamin pill. It's from Costco. My accent, I prefer to read it as Costco, but in American accent, it's called Costco. I don't like the accent. Okay, one tablet has 600 milligrams of calcium. I know that. But if I eat the natural food from the dry fish, how much weight of the dry fish I can get 1,000 milligrams of calcium? Yeah, the same calculation like this one. Yeah, I heard. Very close to the value. Okay, 100 grams of dried fish, and the calcium content is 2,213 milligrams, and my target is 1,000 milligrams of calcium. And sure, it's more than double of that, we can think here is less than 50 50. Here is x, and the x equals 100 grams multiply 1000 milligrams and divided by 2213. Okay, let's calculate. Divided by 2213, 2213. The answer is about, if we ignore the decimals, that will be 45 grams. Okay, and now how much amount of the dry fish is 45? Let me show you here. Oh, sorry. Okay, I have the dry fish. And I need to weigh 45 . $45. $44.7. A smaller fish here. $44.7. Okay, 45.3. Here is a 45.3. Okay, let me take a picture. Okay, see? Okay. It's very light. It's very light. And according to the previous test, okay, let me. Yeah, you can. If you want to take picture, you can walk close to the desk. You can take picture here. Yeah, just come here. Yeah, take picture. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm videotaping that. Okay. Here is 1000 milligrams of calcium here, but the price is different. The price is different. Yep. Interesting. Okay. I think it's a visualization. You can take picture. Yeah, you can write it as into your notes, your digital notes. Yeah. How about, okay? Even you can weigh it to feel the weight of it. 150 grams, 45 grams, but they have the same. They have the same calcium content. So okay, who want to share your opinions? Who want to share your opinions? And now, do you ever met this kind of teacher? They demonstrate the real 1000 milligrams of calcium in the food. Again, I want to emphasize that it's not a correct diet patterns, because we can intake calcium from different sources. And now I just want to let you know, to obtain 1000 milligrams of calcium is not hard work. It's easy to do. It's easy to do. And excuse when you are in your country or you are in Taiwan, you can get the dried tofu, and for me, it's very delicious. It's delicious, especially after boiling. I can add the soy sauce or hot sauce, and I love this kind of food. I love this kind of food. And 1,000 milligrams of calcium. It's about 20 Newton dollars. Okay, but I bought it from the supermarket. If you from the traditional market, it can be cheaper, maybe half of the price. Okay, and this bag, according to including this one, it was 70 Newton dollars, and I pick up maybe 1/3 of it. So this one is very close to 20 Newton dollars. And now I have one more question. Okay, why the dry fish has so much calcium? Who can tell me? Yeah, because of the bone. Because there is a misleading advertiser in Taiwan, and according to the actors, they eat a lot of fish without the bone, and it emphasizes that if you eat so much fish, you can get enough calcium. But it's wrong, because we eat a big fish, the larger size fish. We don't eat the bone in the fish, but this small dry fish, we eat fish bone inside, and that's very rich in calcium. That's very calcium. Okay, let me have a 1 minute break. Please tell me your opinion. Today, you see, I prepared 2 bowls of food, and they have 1,000 milligrams of calcium. How do you think about it? Next week, I will bring the sesame powder and milk powder, and we will do a similar work again. Okay, who can tell me how do you think about this one? Tell me your opinion. Okay, who can tell me? Yeah, sure. I have one more that. Okay, let me have the video again. Okay, one out you are not smart, because I buy a vitamin B pill as a vitamin pills, and I can buy one. Okay, maybe 2. Oh, sorry. 2 vitamin pills. It has, okay, let me hear. One has 600 milligrams of calcium, and 2 is 1,200 milligrams of calcium. It's easier. Yeah, but let me tell you that as a food scientist or nutrition scientist, they prefer to suggest people to intake the calcium from foods first, unless the doctor say, "Oh, you have the problem. You need to eat the vitamin pill." Unless this kind of situation, but generally, we encourage students, we encourage people, we encourage elders, they eat the calcium from natural food first. But $1 you have the vitamin B, the calcium tablet. Do you eat it? Yeah, sure. Maybe 2 or 3 times in a week. Maybe 2 or 3 times in a week. Okay. So how about in your country? Who can tell me? The same way? Do you eat a calcium tablet? And how about the price? Higher than Taiwan? So do you plan to sell the calcium in your country? Kirkland is one of the brand from Costco. Really? Yeah, I think you can do the business now. But I have no idea, because when we imported the vitamin, high potent vitamin from the US to Taiwan, then the price the original price is a little bit cheaper, but after we import it, I bought it from the US to Taiwan, we need to pay the tariff fee. Yeah, it's a little bit higher. Yeah, especially we buy a lot of amount of that, we need to pay the tax. Okay, so far any question? Okay, and next week I will bring the milk powder and I will bring the sesame. Do you eat sesame? In Taiwan, sesame, there are two formations. The first is the original particle. The other one, we grind it into the powder, and third one, we eat the sesame oil. Because the sesame oil in our country, we think it's very healthy, especially the pure sesame oil. Okay, and so far any question? Okay, and how about we can have a break now because about 6:30 I have another course. I'm sorry that. So if you have any question, come to discuss. And next week I will show you different foods with the calcium content. Okay, see you next week.